Sit with this for a moment. Not just read it, feel it. Because this might be the most important thing you ever learn about becoming a man. You don't attract by chasing. You attract by becoming. And becoming requires solitude. This world is loud. Everyone is talking. Everyone wants attention. Everyone wants to be liked, loved, validated. But here's the brutal truth most men will never face. You are not worth following yet. And that's why you walk alone. The age of noise and weakness. We live in an era where weakness is celebrated, where mediocrity is normalized, where men are told it's okay to be soft, to quit, to blame, to settle. Everywhere you look, you see boys trying to be seen before they've even built themselves. They want respect without responsibility. They want loyalty without leadership. They want love without discipline. But respect is not given, it's earned in silence. Loyalty is not demanded, it's inspired through strength. And love? Real love follows purpose, not poverty of mind. So ask yourself right now, if no one believed your words, would your life still command respect? Because people don't follow what you say. They follow what you are. And you can only become that man in solitude. Why solitude is a furnace for kings. Walking alone is not a punishment. It's purification. It's where the soft parts of you burn away. It's where the fake parts of you die. It's where you meet yourself, your real self, the one you've been hiding under layers of noise, distraction, and ego. And here's the truth. Most men run from this. They hide in crowds. They drown themselves in women, in parties, in dopamine, in meaningless noise, because silence terrifies them. You know why? Because silence forces you to face the truth. You are not him yet. You're not as disciplined as you think. You're not as focused as you pretend. You're not as strong as you claim. Walking alone reveals all of that. And that's why it's the path most will never take. But if you endure it, if you embrace it, you will come out the other side unrecognizable. The law of value, become or be forgotten. People only follow value. They follow strength. They follow vision. They follow certainty. Not the loudest man in the room, but the most grounded. Not the most entertaining, but the most disciplined. Not the richest in money, but the richest in purpose. If you are none of these things yet, why do you expect followers? Why do you expect loyalty? Why do you expect her to look at you with awe? You are not owed that. You must earn that. And you don't earn it by begging for attention. You earn it by becoming a man who needs nothing, but attracts everything. The isolation era. There is a season in a man's life where he must vanish. Not for a week. Not for a month. But for as long as it takes. You will disappear into work. Into training. Into building your body, your mind, your empire. You will be misunderstood. They'll call you obsessed. They'll call you antisocial. They'll call you arrogant. Let them. You're not here for their understanding. You're here for transformation. This is your isolation era. It's lonely. It's brutal. But it's necessary. Because when you come back, you won't need to announce yourself. Your presence will do that for you. Silence speaks louder than screams. Men waste years trying to explain themselves, trying to prove themselves, trying to convince people they're destined for greatness. Stop. Nobody cares about your potential. They care about your proof. And proof doesn't come from talking. It comes from building. It comes from bleeding in silence. It comes from walking alone when everyone else runs to comfort. So shut your mouth. Stop oversharing. Stop posting every move. Start working in the shadows. Because the man who moves in silence, when he finally speaks, the world listens. the weight of the crown. Leadership is not a title. It's a burden. And before the world lets you carry that crown, you must prove you can carry your own cross. You want followers? Carry yourself first. You want respect? Master your own impulses first. You want her to believe in you? Believe in your mission so deeply that even when the earth shakes, you don't. That kind of certainty is magnetic. But certainty is not born in comfort. It's born in chaos. It's born when you've been alone, broken, and you kept building anyway. Why walking alone hurts so much? Because it feels like death. And in a way, it is. It's the death of the old you. The death of your dependencies. The death of the weak man who needed validation to breathe. And that death is painful because the old you will fight to live. It will whisper, "Come back. Just relax. Just quit. Just be like them. Ignore it. Kill it. And keep walking." Because the man who emerges from that death, the man who rises from isolation, he cannot be touched. He cannot be broken. And he does not chase, because now he attracts. You will know when you're ready. How? When you no longer crave followers. When you no longer need applause. When your validation comes from your own reflection in the mirror. When your purpose is so big that people become optional. Then, and only then, will they start following you. Because now, you're not seeking them. You're seeking vision. And vision is magnetic. So until then, until that day, walk alone. Walk when it hurts. Walk when it's cold. Walk when you question everything. Walk when you want to quit. Because every step you take in solitude, every tear you swallow, every ounce of weakness you kill, it's all shaping the man the world will one day salute. Final word. Stop trying to be seen. Stop trying to be liked. Stop trying to be chosen. And start becoming. Because followers don't make leaders. Leaders make followers. And the only way to become that leader, the only way to build that gravity, is to first walk through hell alone. So disappear. Grind. Sacrifice. Bleed. Transform. And when you return, you won't need to chase. They will follow. Not because you asked them to. Not because you begged for it. But because now, you're worth following.